Hello everyone and welcome to Gameweek 5's predictions, your scores as things stand on the left. It wasn't a very high scoring week last week. Nobody got any correct answers last week. The closest anybody got was just getting the correct number of goals in a match. So yeah, Dan leads the way on 79, me on 75, Lee on 67 and Shearer bringing up the rear on 42. As you can see in the background there, Dan is very excited about this video that we're doing right now. Say hi, Dan. Yeah, he's in. This is our green room. You know, they have like in studios and stuff. Right. So, yeah. First up, then we've got the Merseyside derby this weekend.
Who's going first? Should we go first this week?
Yeah, I'll go first. Merseyside derbies are always interesting. It rarely goes to form. And at the moment, you would argue that Everton are in just as good, if not better, nick than Liverpool in terms of the way they're playing. I can see this being a draw. I am going to go for a 1-1 draw between these two.
Sounds good.
It wouldn't surprise me if Everton take the lead in this as well, the way Liverpool are, and Liverpool get another shitty late Salah goal or something. So I'll go 1-1.
I think Liverpool are just going to edge it. I'm going to go 2-1. Just them being at home. I think it's going to be a tight game. I think this could be a good game, actually.
Yeah, I think this is set up
quite nicely. It's the early game on the Saturday as well, isn't it? So, yeah,
I think this is set up quite nicely for a decent lunchtime game. Brighton against Tottenham.
Brighton's such a weird team. So Tottenham, aren't they, at the moment?
Yeah, I mean, Tottenham is... You can't really read a great deal into what they did to West Ham because everyone's going to be doing that to us. Brighton are just being Brighton at the moment, aren't they? They're just kind of playing quite well in periods, maybe not getting the results that their performances deserve or merit. I think there'll be goals in this one, though.
I think it's... I'm going to go 1-1 with this one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that Tottenham are probably going to... Yeah, I think they're going to nick this one. I'm going to go 2-1 to Tottenham on this one. I think that Brighton will score, but I don't see them keeping a clean sheet.
2 goals, just not that many.
It'll be 3 goals is a lot. A lot more than
the way you said it. Oh, there's a full free kick.
All right, fuck it. I'll go 3-2 Spurs.
Oh, blimey.
No.
Peer pressure. See how many times I can do that too.
You're questioning myself now. 3-1.
3-1.
3-1 Spurs. It'll be 2-1 and then they'll get a little cheeky late goal.
Okay.
Richarlison to bring out the pigeon. You heard it here first. Burnley Nottingham Forest. Yeah, this one doesn't. This one does not scream goals at me. I'll be honest.
No.
Nottingham Forest have been really poor. We don't really know how this is going to work with Ange. I did quite enjoy the Arsenal fans singing "You're going to get sacked in the morning" to Ange.
You Tottenham in disguise.
Yeah, that was quite funny. I did enjoy that. It's rare that I enjoy Arsenal banter, but that one was quite good. But Nottingham Forest are in a really weird spot at the moment. They made some really good signings, but they are just quite shit at the moment, and they're not as squeaky clean at the back as they have been in recent times. So I think this is going to be low scoring. I'm actually going to go for a home win. I'm going to go 1-0 Burnley.
Okay, I'm going to go 1-0 the other way. I think Forest might sneak a win here and maybe get their season on track a little bit.
Do you think this is... I mean, I know we're not going to go into a massively wider discussion about this, but do you feel like Ange to Forest is a good appointment?
No. I don't... Would he have got that job if he hadn't won the Europa League?
Probably not, no.
No. I just don't see how he warrants getting another Premier League job, to be honest with you. He finished 17th with Spurs last season.
Yeah, that fact does seem to have been lost on a lot of people. I know the Europa League win was great and all that, but you know, you look at that particular final itself. I mean, they didn't even have a shot on target. It was an own goal. Yeah, I don't know. I'm jury is very much out. I kind of like Ange's personality. I kind of like he's a bit of a character. I know he can be a bit of a bellend sometimes, and he does play. He does at least try and play an attacking brand of football. I just the cost that it comes with his injuries and everything else. I think Forest could struggle.
You do want characters in the Premier League as managers.
Yeah,
but I don't necessarily think he is what Forest need.
Yeah, and
It's completely different to how Nuno had them playing and got so much success with them. So,
I mean, they've got the players to play a more attacking style. They've got some exciting wingers and pacey players. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that pans out. But yeah, low scoring game. We're both going for that one. West Ham against Palace. I would say be kind, but whatever.
I don't see many goals in this either.
No.
I'm gonna go 1-1.
I mean, I certainly don't see us keeping a clean sheet every time we get a corner or anything. I think Mateta is going to score at least one in this game just from a set piece. Maybe Mark Gay might even get in on the act. So I hate going against my own team, but...
Don't then. Go West Ham 3-0 or something.
Well, I went West Ham to win 2-1 against Spurs at the weekend in my prediction. Look how that fucking worked out. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw.
2-2?
Yeah. West Ham cannot stop conceding goals, but I think Palace are in a weird spot, and I can see us getting a couple of goals against them, but I'm very much going with my heart here, not with my brain. My brain tells me to go about 3-0 Palace, but I don't think they're in a particularly brilliant spot right now. So, yeah. What did you say?
Can't remember now. 1-0.
You went 1-0, didn't you?
1-0? Might have been 1-0, yeah, 1-0. Whatever. Look back at it later and have a look.
Wolves against Leeds. Another game that I don't think is going to be particularly exciting.
Is it me or you? It's you, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw, but I could also see this being 0-0 as well. I think goals are going to be hard to come by for Leeds. I'm not sure who's scoring their goals. Certainly, I don't think Calvert-Lewin has got it in him to score that many, even if he does stay fit. Wolves, their entire season for Wolves kind of sits with Strand Larsen, doesn't it?
He's out injured, isn't he?
I believe so, yeah. I don't know how serious it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll go 1-1, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is 0-0.
See, if he's playing, I see them winning. This Leeds are pretty poor. I'm going to go... What did you go with?
All right, 1-0.
I'm going to go for a really exciting 0-0.
This is on the proviso that Strand Larsen's not playing, I guess. Yeah. I can't really argue with that. I don't think it's going to be a good game at all. What could be a good game, though, Manchester United-Chelsea. I think this could be quite an entertaining game. Maybe not for the reasons that Dan will enjoy, but then he'll be on a beach somewhere in Spain, so he's probably not going to give a shit. It's weird because, I know you were talking about Chelsea in one of the other videos we did today, but I feel like Chelsea have kind of been stuttering. They've done what they need to do in certain games, but they have not hit top gear at all yet.
We haven't had one game where we've played well for more than 45 minutes. Yeah.
So I do feel like somebody at some point might get a bit of a battering. I suspect Cole Palmer will probably start. I think he's kind of back in the fold now. I think I worry for United after that game of the weekend and everything that's negative about it. Again, I'm going to go for a 3-1 Chelsea win.
3-1, eh? We got Bayern Munich in the week away on Wednesday.
Yeah, but you got about 4,000 players.
Yeah, but they all seem to be injured. And, I'm going to go 3-2 to Chelsea.
Okay.
Yeah, I see United scoring. I know they've been poor in front of goal, but we've been poor. I say we've been poor defensively. We just don't look that steady. Sanchez has played a lot better.
Yeah.
But depending on who he plays at the back, if he plays for Farner again at right back like he did.
Reece James not injured, is he?
No, he's just got to be careful with him, haven't they? He played for England, didn't he? And then we got Bayern Munich in the week, so he'd probably play him in that.
Yeah, no, I definitely think there'll be goals in that one. Fulham against Brentford. Brentford did okay against you. Played quite well. I think they've been better, Brentford, than I thought they were going to be.
Problem is, we always struggle against them at their place. Always.
So what you're saying is don't read too much into it.
Yeah, they always play well against us there.
Yeah. I think Fulham are a funny outside. I mean, they got the Did they get a late? Yeah, they got a late winner against Leeds there with the own goal.
I'm going to go. It's me, isn't it?
Yeah.
I am going to go 2-1 Fulham.
Yeah, I might have been tempted to do the exact same, to be honest. I really do think this is going to be a tight affair. Do I see Brentford scoring? Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to copy you, and I'm going to go 2-1 as well to Fulham.
Mm-hmm.
Bournemouth against Newcastle. I think this one could be quite a good game. I'm pretty sure Bournemouth and Newcastle played out two very entertaining games against each other last year. Newcastle obviously got the new strikers off and running. Bournemouth have still looked good despite all the players they let go in the summer. I'm going to go for an entertaining 2-2 draw in this one.
Okay. I am going to go, sorry Shearer, I'm going to go 3-1 Bournemouth.
Ooh.
I just don't know. I'm just not convinced that Newcastle are going to score that many goals. And I like the way Bournemouth play, especially at home.
Yeah, obviously the new signing for Newcastle, obviously took his goal well at the weekend, but that's his first game. We're kind of not going to know what's going to happen. I think Visser not being around for, how long did you say he's out for? Like 5 weeks?
Yeah.
That's quite a big miss.
Got no Gordon again.
Yeah, but he was poor last season. He hasn't played that well as a number 9 in terms of goal scoring. I think his effort is always there with Gordon. You'll always get that, but it was the quality that's been missing for him. I think he probably does need to get his hair cut. I think that's probably part of the problem.
Beautiful.
Fucking Claire Balding. So yeah, okay.
Jealous.
Sunderland against Aston Villa. Aston Villa probably been, outside of West Ham, have probably been the most disappointing. In fact, no, I'm going to say they've been the most disappointing because everyone thought West Ham would be shit, whereas we all thought Aston Villa were going to be a lot better than they are. So I think they have been the most disappointing team this season. They've yet to score a goal. Do they break their duck here?
They've got to. Law of averages says they must score at some point, and Sunderland is a great opportunity to score, I think. I think they will. I think they will get their first win. I think they're going to win 2-0.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. This is one of those ones where it's going to happen. It's just a case of when, and I agree. I think this could be the game. I think Sunderland will fancy their chances against Villa because of their form, and Sunderland have obviously been reasonable at the start of this season. But I think that Villa are going to click finally. I see Morgan Rogers getting on the action. Maybe Watkins can get going as well. So yeah, I'm going to go for a slightly higher win. I'm going to go a 3-1 Aston Villa for that one. And then the big one, Arsenal against Manchester City. The first time these two. I'm trying to think what the scoreline was last year when these played. Was this the game where Arsenal went 1-up and then tried to defend for 45 minutes because they went down to 10 men?
That was at the Etihad.
That was at the Etihad, yeah.
They conceded late, didn't they?
Did they play? Did they beat Man City?
They beat Man City at home.
It was like 2-1 or something. So yeah, look, Arsenal are another team that I don't think have hit top gear yet. They've been winning games. I'm still not sold on Gyökeres. I don't care what anyone says. There's something about him that just doesn't convince me at the moment. I'm more than happy to be proved wrong as the season goes on. But there's no doubt about it. Arsenal are a strong team. They've got a really solid core of players. Zubimendi's looked good. Obviously, he took his goal really, really well at the weekend. Rice, obviously, you're always going to get a 7 or 8 out of 10 from him.
It's quite surprised he didn't start, and then he didn't come on when Odegaard went off. They brought Nwaneri on, didn't they?
Yeah, maybe with one eye on. I don't know who they've got midweek in the Champions League. I'm not sure who they got, but yeah, I think this is going to be a really tight game. But I actually think that Arsenal. This is going to sound like a really odd thing to say, but I think Arsenal are going to have too much for City. I think City are the Man United game with City flattered City in terms of that because Man United were just not very good. It made City seem a lot better than they've been, but they have been pretty poor this season, City, outside of that first game against Wolves. And I think Arsenal might have too much for them. I'm going to go for a 2-0 home win for Arsenal.
2-0?
Yeah, I think they are going to...
Well, Arsenal play on Tuesday away at Bilbao, and Man City play on Thursday at home to Napoli.
Obviously, that's Kevin De Bruyne's homecoming, isn't it? He's at Napoli now. Yeah, no, I'm...
So Arsenal get 2 extra...
2 extra days to recover. Oh, has my computer just died, or is it just? Oh, hang on. Come back.
Still
Oh
recording.
no, are we here? There we are. We're still here.
So yeah, Liverpool Everton. No, I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go 2-2.
2-2. Okay.
Go 2-2. I think they're both stuttering a bit. I can see them both scoring. If I was going to edge it either way, I'd say Arsenal might win this, but I think 2-2 personally.
Okay. All right, there we go. I'll flash up all the predictions if I can. I've got some other bits and pieces being made for the final part of this where I can put all the scores up that me and Lee have done, and also Dan and Shearer. If it's ready in time, it will be about to appear. If not, the video will just finish as it has been doing for the last few weeks. Shearer needs a big turnout for this one. Actually, he did send me.
I'm coming for Dan this
He
week.
did send me his predictions, so we just quickly run through them.
I just need to check my Super 6 with this and pair it up.
So Liverpool Everton's gone 1-1. Burnley Forest 1-0 to Burnley. 2-1 to Spurs against Brighton. 2-0 to Palace away at West Ham. Leeds to beat Wolves 1-0. Chelsea to win 2-1 against United. Fulham and Brentford 2-2. Sunderland Villa 1-1. Bournemouth 1, Newcastle 2. And he's gone for a 3-2 City win against Arsenal. It's a very high scoring one there. Dan, I don't think has done his yet.
He might just about get to 50 points this week.
I think 50 points by the end of the season should be his target, and then we'll go from there. Right, there we go. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and we'll be back next week with our predictions for Game Week 6. Until then, thanks very much. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff, and we'll see you then.
See you later.